Welcome to another episode in the Hey Katie series, where I am covering 3 questions that I received in the last week from financial advisors like you. Let's dive in. Question 1. Hey Katie, what should be in my background? Now, this is a great one. So, this applies for virtual meetings and for recorded video. So, an easy way to remember it is actually it's called the rule of thirds. So, think about splitting your screen in thirds. So, ideally, we want something on this side, we want something on this side, and you should be the focus in the center. And remember the rule to always have more room below your chin than above your head. And I often see people that are in a room and it's a big blank wall behind them and they just have like a bookcase right behind their head. That's not what we want. We want to make sure there ideally isn't anything around your head so that you are the focus. And then we want to balance that frame. Maybe something up here in the corner, up here, down here. Plants are always nice. It doesn't need to be cluttered, but that actually makes a small space feel bigger. And when you have things going out of the frame, then the space feels big. Versus if you have a bunch of white space and then only things right behind your head, the space feels smaller. So remember, rule of thirds, something on this third, something on this third, ideally only you right here in the center. Hey Katie, should I be recording in portrait mode or in landscape mode? So most people default to recording in portrait mode because that's how we hold our phones. So it just becomes second nature. But really, if you think about viewing videos on websites, on YouTube, TV and movies, they're all recorded in landscape mode. So if that's your goal, if you're really focusing on your website, on YouTube, even putting content out on LinkedIn and Twitter, then landscape mode is the way to go. And it makes it really easy to leverage content across all of those platforms because they'll all be in landscape mode. You really only want to record in portrait mode for platforms like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels, which can be great platforms for advisors. But just think first about where your videos are going to go, and then that will tell you whether it should be in portrait or landscape. Hey Katie, how long does it take you to prep for your videos? So this is a great question because it points out that the hardest part about creating videos is just building comfort on camera. That's it. There are other things, there's technical bits and content and all that stuff, but the hardest part is just getting comfortable. That's why in our workshops and when I talk with advisors, I tell you to just keep practicing because it doesn't take me any time at all to prep for videos, and it shouldn't take you any time either once you're comfortable. Because you should be addressing those frequently asked questions, just like I do in the Hey Katie series, those things that you know the answers to, information that you have said over and over again. And you don't need to practice or have a script when you're in front of clients or prospects. So again, once you're comfortable, you shouldn't need to have a script in front of a video. So just practice doing video. If you want to do it with a few people in your office, with a few colleagues, join my next workshop. It's all about building that comfort. And then creating videos becomes a whole lot easier. So if you have any questions about video, please send them to me. Tag me on social with hashtag HeyKatie. You can hop to my website. I've got a little talk to me button on my website. You can actually send me a video question and hopefully I'll address it in a future series.